saw Nolan make that big play on special teams, stopping that fake. Just what does that say about him being able to come through in a big moment like that?
Nolan's a great leader, really great vocal guy. He's one of our bigger leaders on our team, and I have big respect for him. I mean, like he comes every single day with the same energy, the big loud pressure that he brings on the field and also off the field in the meetings and everything. So those type of plays for him, those are expected all the time for sure.
Speaking of energy, between Nolan and Pop, who talks the most?
Between who?
Nolan and Pop. Who talks the most?
Honestly, I couldn't say who talks the most, honestly, but man, like they're always
energy is
yes,
just...
sir. Oh, all the time, and they're so consistent with it. That's why you have to respect it. I mean, like just continue to be leaders and just try to teach the guys that maybe are down for a little bit, and just try to keep them up. That's something that you definitely need while you're out on the field and also at practice.
The game plan, having the quarterback that mobile, having the state coverage, did that require a lot of discipline?
Excuse me again?
Playing quarterback that mobile that could buy time. How
Yes, sir.
was that on the secondary?
Being able to plaster, we call it, when the quarterback runs around the field, the receivers are actually changing their routes. So, for example, if they ran a corner, they run up the field or be coming towards the quarterback. Just being able to keep your eyes on the receiver, and we call it basically playing off-ball basketball defense, and just keeping your eyes on him and just running with him the entire play and not looking back, because that's when you can lose the receiver and they can get open. Thank you. Thank you.
How would you assess the defense's performance today?
I would say we did pretty well throughout the entire game. Of course, we definitely have a lot of good things we have to work on continuously. I feel like we can always get better, but I feel like the outcome was definitely successful for us. But of course, we have a lot more to go.
How much do you guys on defense love it when the running game is working as well as it was today?
It's a great, satisfied feeling. We take pride at the line of scrimmage on offense and defense. So just being able to execute on both sides of the ball is something that we hold ourselves to.
Kelee, what was the defensive game plan tonight?
Being able to stop the run and take care of the line of scrimmage, dominated on both sides of the ball, honestly. And I feel like we were able to do that, so we were able to come out successful.
Coach Smart have a message for you guys afterward. What did he say?
Continue to keep chopping. Obviously, we're nowhere near where we want to be. I feel like we had a better week than last week, and we want to continue to progress from that.
Does this feel like more of a get the bad taste out of your mouth and win after last week? Does it feel like you got right again?
I wouldn't say anything like that, but I feel like, man, obviously last week wasn't the best outcome that we wanted to play. I don't feel like that was us. That wasn't our standard. But I feel like after a week like this and the way that we practiced throughout the entire week, the way that we lifted, I feel like I'm going ahead in the right direction.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Dalen Everett's been
other guys. I was just like that myself my freshman year and sophomore year, so I feel like he's going to be a good player. He's heading in the right direction.
You guys held Robbie Ashford at, I think, 34% completion percentage. What do you credit that to?
Our continuous work ethic throughout the entire week, keeping him inside the pocket and just making him throw the ball. I feel like that was something that we were able to do today, and just continue to work. He's a great quarterback. I mean, like, the way we had to prepare for him throughout the entire week, it took a tax on us, but I feel like it definitely helped us throughout the game.
And throughout film, what are you and Coach Brown going to be looking for in film just to move on from here?
Continuously, everything from corner technique and having good eyes throughout the entire game. I feel like you can never be satisfied at corner because it's always something that you can work on and technique-wise. So going through that with Coach Brown is something that you need to work on.
Kelee, how happy are you for Dejan? I mean, he came in with your class. He's always been the guy that's like a little bit down, and this is like next man up, make the most of his opportunity. What did you think about how Dejan came through today?
Even since our freshman year, he's been making plays like that. Obviously, he had more players ahead of him at the time, older guys like Zeus and James Cook. But man, Dejan's been a great player since then, honestly, and I feel like a lot of the people now are actually able to start noticing that. But he keeps his head down. He's a real humble guy. He doesn't say too much, and I like him for that. Man, he's a baller.
You feel like if he got his shot, he would be able to do something like this tonight, like what he did tonight?
Oh, all the time in practice, he gives us a run for our money every single day. So I feel like he definitely can progress a lot more as well, and this is only a start for him.